On your radical, so I made it. What time is it, Peter?
It's 1:15.
So
let's check out Ackerman's shirt.
yeah, Fukushima. So it's going to get real low. So we're placing bets. This is one of the best tide pools in all of Southern California, PB Point. Since 2012, when I started really heavily documenting, I mean, I used to come into here up till 2011. I'd find hundreds of starfish, hundreds, every color you think. You remember in Peter, right over there in 20, was that 15 or 16 or 17? No, 17. I found 200 and some odd big California hares.
Trying to poach that,
no, the hares. Remember I found the California hares?
Yeah. The big fucking fat black.
Oh, the biggest ones I've ever seen in my life. I found 200 of them right there. But the last octopus I found was right there, and a guy had poached it and had it in the bucket. So this used to be famous for their California spotted. They got a bluish head, and they're called the California brown spotted. So what's your bet on how many starfish I find?
0.
You're going with the freaking odds-on favorite. I'm betting 1. And then we'll go to the Crystal Pier. The last starfish I found, super low tide last year, about 16 months ago. We found some on the. Remember I found some on the piers?
Right.
On the Crystal Pier. So let's go.
Yeah.
So much for freaking social distance in San Diego. I'm one of the guys that named this cemetery point. All right, here we go. I got the iPad too. Now I'm experimenting with this camera because all those beautiful, perfect videos that I've shot in the past are shot with that iPad, and it has an incredible camera and speaker on it for that matter. Well, it's Fukushima, so let's see.
It's one of the rare times, Kevin, that
First one to find a starfish wins $5 million.
Right.
They're that hard to find. Used to be thousands of them here till 2011. I mean, literally thousands.
Kevin, just for this very purpose.
What's that?
I wore shoes. Generally, I don't wear shoes on the weekend.
No sea anemones.
Might find 1 or 2 of those.
Not looking good so far, but she's gonna get low. Look how low it is. Should we go over this way and see if we can see any of those California hares? Yeah, let's get out here on the point first. I know right to the inch where these things are at. God, she's gonna get low. I knew it. We're gonna be like this all week.
Yeah.
And in sunlight hours. That's the beauty. I just got off the plane.
It gets low at night too. Then.
Yeah, but that's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, right.
More people you see out here are the poachers then. But they ain't on the porch. There we go. You spotting anything? Find anything good?
Yeah, we found a lot of things good.
Any starfish?
I caught a shrimp, and we also caught a lot, and I caught a lot. I mean, I caught an octopus.
You do got an octopus?
Yeah, we got an octopus.
Let me see him. They're rare as rare. Let me see him.
No, we've caught one every time we've come here.
Yeah,
and we've also
they're
caught
famous
lots.
for here. Let me see him.
Look,
Here, move your
he's
hand.
right there. Right there.
Where's he at?
He's right here. He's huge. Look, see? Look
Yep.
at
Yep.
that. Let me try getting him.
Wow. Oh, he's stuck himself to the
Yeah.
bottom of that.
They're endangered, you know.
Oh, and I caught that. Whoa.
There he is.
Got him.
Pull him up out of there.
Hey, Wilson, can I hold him?
Yeah, it's a California spotted.
Wilson, can
Nice. Nice. So they ain't all extinct.
I hold him? Wilson, can I hold him?
All right, you guys make sure you put him back when you're done.
We are done.
Nice.
And
There's some rare birds, boy.
did you see the
Yeah, I did. Post 2011, this thing has collapsed as far as it.
We caught in 3 every time we come here.
You have?
We caught in 3 times.
3 total?
Yeah.
How often you come down?
Once a year.
Yeah, so we're the biologists that watch this like a wolf.
Oh, right on.
And so in 2010, 2011, you'd come down and you'd find dozens of them. They're endangered, you know.
Really?
Spotted octopus
yeah.
are endangered.
Well, 2008, I think right around there, I had a marine biology class at Grossmont. We came down here as a field trip.
Oh,
or
nice.
Whatever, and checked it out. Pretty much every time we come down here, there's a class down here. Last time we caught an octopus, there was this international students class, and they were like all freaking out about it. So.
Well, this is one of the best tide pools in Southern California. I grew up right here. So we're the guys that document this.
What happened in 2011?
I blame it on Fukushima, on the
Really?
nuclear disaster. But this you would come down here and you'd find literally hundreds, if not thousands, of starfish.
Yeah.
And the starfish went first, then the sea anemones.
You know, we haven't seen any sea hares at all this time.
You know, we were just talking, I think it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago, right there, see where those guys are walking over there?
Yeah.
I found 200 and something California hares.
They were like all over the place.
They were giant. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because the back eddies up here, it was summertime when you found them, huh?
Oh, probably.
Well, so the back eddies in the summertime up through here, and everything deposits right there,
Interesting.
including Tijuana sewer.
Really?
There's a lot of E. coli here. And so that's why, and they could feed on anything, including sewer.
Right.
And so the back eddy into that spot, you know, everything deposits right there in the summer. So I'm glad you showed me that octopus. There is one left.
We also caught
So
a lobster before.
yeah, I found 2 lobsters here 2 years ago, this biggest I've ever seen. But out there, clear on the far point.
There's
Nice. We're gonna have the lowest tide all year here within about an hour.
Yeah, right. That's why we came down. I think today and tomorrow are really low.
All week.
Yeah.
So, but it's sad what's happened.
Yeah.
And it's up and down. I work the whole California coast. We work them all. And so I'll tell you where you could maybe get lucky. Out on the on the Crystal Pier, if it gets real low. Last year I did find some big some big starfish. It's rare, but you ever seen the big beasts? I mean, they're this big around.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's sad. So whistle if you guys find anything. Good luck, you guys. Thanks for showing me that octopus.
Let it be for a little bit, okay?
Make sure you put him back.
So what are you guys doing?
We're documenting tide pools.
Watch out on the grass.
Well, that's a good conversation we had with him.
Yeah.
He learned a lot there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, they're pulling rocks. I don't pull
Putting
rocks.
that octopus back.
They better.
They're not gonna.
They better. It's against the law.
You know what I'm noticing here?
They're in
You
danger.
know what I'm noticing here?
What?
Is that I'm not seeing any sea anemones.
No, we seen enemies last year.
Oh yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
There they are. Cemetery Point. Oh, I cracked my head out here surfing where I thought I was going to drown and die. Many people have.
I paddled out here before, a long time ago.
It's one of the great breaks, but the problem is I'm going to get up and go back up around.
Way out there.
Yeah, the California hares. That's all the thing I found, but that was a freaky deal. Remember that? I mean, those things were this big, the biggest ones I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, he's pulling up rocks. You're not supposed to do that. I don't. Yeah, no, it's seeing enemies, huh? So anybody that tells you that it's getting better, from my first look right here,
They're lying.
it's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Because at least up there we found some. I remember last year we saw those sick sea anemones. They were sick, but they were there.
Yeah. And there's some spots where there might be hundreds of them, and then there's in most of the places.
You know, I found that pool in Carmel Cove up there on the one point. This year, me and my grandson had those really healthy looking sea anemones. That's the only ones I found in years. So that was a small octopus, real small one.
Yeah, it was a baby.
Yep. Like I said,
Why eat it?
well, they're pulling rocks. They're not supposed to pull rocks, but whatever. You know, I'm not the fucking California
Not the
popo.
cops.
No, I'm just doing what I do. You heard me 2 or 3 times say, make sure you put them back.
Put it back.
Maybe they will, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the fucking popo. I don't get in tide pools. I don't pull rocks. All right, so there's a few tide pours out here, so we're gonna get a good look. Let me turn this off and get this up, and then we'll stay at it. But preliminary, this is just real quick, early. And what I see so far, not getting better. Some seagrass, but not much. Getting worse.